John, let's kick off the midweek chat before the Dumbarton game about Forfar. Post-match, you made some comments. Would you like to elaborate further on those?
Yeah, I mean, so first things first, you know, I am totally committed to RaithTV Football Club. I've got a 2-year contract and I'm looking to be here much longer than that. Eat, drink, sleep, RaithTV Football Club. I do everything possibly I can to win football matches. I'm totally committed. The football players that we have are very, very, very good football players. We are technically a very good side. We play good football. We can throw the ball out for the back, we can go through midfield, we can play combinations from the edge of the box, we can get in behind, we can get balls across the face of goals, we can score goals. We have good professional football players, so there should be no doubt about that. And the style we play at times is first class. Our training, our performances in training stick out like a sore thumb, that we have got good football players. And so there's no ifs, buts or maybes about that. If it was strictly come dancing, guys, we would be getting 10 out of 10s all the time for performance and for, you know, attractiveness and all the rest of it, you know, because we do put on, I think, good performances. Unfortunately, we're not quite getting the results for all the sort of hard work and the effort that's going in, but it's not down to lack of preparation, it's not necessarily down to lack of commitment or anything like that. If you look at the stats, we've lost 7 games, 6 of them have been away from home. We've had 9 draws, of which 7 of them have been away from home. So that's 39 points dropped away from home. So you don't need to be the Brazy Britain to work out where the issue kind of lies. We've dropped too many points away from home. Our home record is superb, really, really good. It's not perfect, but it's really, really good. It's up there with anyone else, you know, to shout about. We're top goal scorers in the league, you know. There's a lot of things right. You know, we aren't playing badly, but we seem to just have lapses in concentration, make some positional sort of decisions that just end up getting punished. And from that point of view, we end up, you know, losing games. Too many games, you know, too many games if you to take on what I've just said, the actual facts, the stats. And so that's where we find ourselves now, not winning the league, although there's 7 games to go, there's still 21 points to play for, and we'll be trying our utmost to get as many points as we possibly can. It's a slim, you know, chance. The bigger, better option probably is going to be the playoffs. So we will continue to work extremely hard from now to the end of the season in every game to pick up as many points as we possibly can. As we've been trying to do, that. But we can go for, you know, a short, like 2 draws, 2 wins in the last 4 leading up to that game, looking to build on that, and then we're back to square one. And that's been the kind of, you know, the situation most of the season. A little run and then, you know, back to square one. We've not really put this run of 6, 7 wins together where you're maybe picking up, you know, 21, 22, 23 points in a quarter, which is what you actually need to win a league. You know, I came here to win this league, and we've done fairly well. But what's been maybe the biggest kind of surprise has been the opposition have actually been better than I think anyone would have imagined. Like the run that Arbroath have gone on was absolutely incredible. And the teams like Forfar, they're a good team. You know, they are a good team. They've got good players, they've got good part-time players. Arbroath have got good part-time players. So the games are not easy. They're not easy. Saturday against Dumbarton, again, they have actually technically very, very good football players, and it won't be easy. They're now the informed team in this league, and so, you know, we'll need to be our best. But our home record's very good, and we don't fear anyone, and we're certainly going out to win 3 points. And there's no doubt there'll be a few twists and turns between now and the end of the season with regards to all the teams that are in and around the kind of top 4 or 5 positions in the league. So I mentioned about the defence. we don't just defend with 4 defenders and a goalkeeper. We defend as a team. The whole team defends. We attack together, we defend together. And so it doesn't actually matter what the defence is. We've been losing goals. You know, we have been losing goals, too many goals. And so it's as a team. It's not pointing the finger at anyone. It's making the point that there was different players, and it didn't matter because we still lost goals. It's the whole team. The whole team need to defend better. Defending, for me, always starts with the front. And the harder we work in the front, whether that's with 1 striker, 2 striker, or 3 or 4 attacking players, which we've, in front of a back 4, we've played every formation there is. And, you know, we've still not managed to get the consistency that everyone craves for, everyone wants to win a league title. So it just means that we've really got to work all the harder, higher up the end of the pitch, to reduce the quality coming up the pitch from the opposition. And so it starts at the front, it's then into the midfield area, and then the defence. If we can all work harder together as a unit, then you've got more chance of getting clean sheets. The more clean sheets you've got, the more chance you've got of winning, especially a team like ourselves, who have only failed to score in 1 game all season. It means we're always confident that we're going to score goals. But unfortunately, you know, again, the stats will tell you that we'll lose too many goals. We win games 4 and 5-1, but we had 7 defeats, and the 7 defeats have all came by a 1 goal margin. You know, no one's actually gave us a doing, beat us up. Hibs are the only team that took more than 1 goal. 3-1, we lost by a 2 goal margin, and certainly in my time. So, you know, based on that, it's fine margins, nothing in it. We could easily have won many of these 7 games, and the 9 we've drawn as well. We could easily have had loads more points here, but the facts are we've dropped 39 points, you know, and unfortunately that's not going to win you a league.
Exactly, yeah. All in all, you know, bringing together what you say, our next big task is the game against Dumbarton. Obviously, a lot of food for thought there, and as you alluded to, the form team, manager of the month, player of the month. You'll be expecting a stern test from Jim Duffy.
Definitely.
Team.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, they're on a good run. They're confident right now, and that's from winning football matches. You know, when we gain confidence and then we kind of have a hiccup. You know, and it's amazing how much that affects the team. So it's almost like starting from scratch. And we actually have to do that. We have to scratch and bite, and not literally, but we need to fight. We need to fight. We need to fight for every game. We need to fight for every ball. We need to fight in every challenge. You know, we can't turn up and think, oh, it's just Dumbarton. Dumbarton were favourites to win the league. They just came down for the championship. It's Forfar. You know, we don't need to have to do that. It's East Fife. We don't need to do that. You know, because we're bigger than them. You know, there's many big clubs. Clyde were a big club, massive club. We're above the Rovers. You know, a few years back, Airdrie can't get out of this league. You know, Airdrie were above us. You know, previous time I was here, Kenny Blacksrain, you know, Airdrie, Ross County, they were above us. They can't go out this league. You know, so it's not a gimme by any means. We need to fight. We need to scrap. We need to roll the sleeves up. We need to be totally committed. You know, everyone. You know, no one can turn up and think it's just Dumbarton, it's just Forfar, it's just East Fife. You know, we need the mentality that, you know, the next game, whoever the next game is, we need to put everything into it. Every single ounce of effort, commitment, desire, hunger, you know, aggression. You know, we can't be a soft touch.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, and they won't make it easy for us, and we don't expect them to, very obviously. Looking at that game coming up, you know, obviously Tony Dingwall went off late on in the game at Forfar with a which I thought was a shin injury, but it was actually an ankle injury. What's the diagnosis on him?
Yeah, not great. Not great. He had an X-ray which fortunately showed up no obvious break. However, there is ligament damage. You know, so he's still to get a scan. He's got a scan on Saturday morning. He's getting a scan Saturday morning just to probably confirm. However, you know, from what we're led to believe, it's ligament damage, which, if it's just normal, you're looking 3 and 4 weeks, you know, but we just don't know exactly. So he's getting the scan, you know, to try and take any doubt out of that. But you're looking at a minimum of that, and if there's anything else going on in there, then potentially it could be longer. But we're hoping that that's as bad as it gets. So at the weekend will be Lewis Vaughan, Kyle Benedictus, Chris Duggan is having an operation today down in Leicester for his hernia release, so it's another one of these. So, you know, that's approximately a 6 week, so you're looking at maybe getting back for, you know, the last game or two of the season and potentially the playoffs, hopefully, fingers crossed, everything going well. And so we go into this game with 4 players missing, and, you know, there's no many teams can go into the games with 4 key players missing, you know. Lewis Vaughan's a massive, massive player for us. If you took Bobby Lynn with the Arbroath team, it would have a massive effect on them. Top goal scorer, having an amazing season, you know, and Lewis, we've hardly had Lewis all season, you know, so, you know, these things get forgotten about, but very difficult, you know, to just turn a blind eye to the fact that, you know, we're very much, you know, Tony Dingles came in, he's been doing really, really well, and now, you know, we're without him, you know. Kyle, our club captain, you know, Chris is a great option for us up top, did really well against Dunfermline, you know, you now don't have that kind of option. So we've done what we'll probably, the best we probably possibly could to get other players in to try and help what we've got, to help the players, to help the club, to help get, I just want the best for the football club, you know. I eat, breathe, you know, drink, sleep Raith Rovers, you know. I just want the best for the football club. I want to be winning. I'm a winner. I want to win, you know, and I want everyone else to have that mentality.
We can see from what you said post-match Forfar and today that, you know, obviously you've taken on board what's happened and you've reacted. How have the players reacted in training this week? Because obviously on Monday you do a full assessment of the weekend's match. Without giving details of what you exactly said to them, but how they responded to the feedback from you and Paul?
Got to be like, it's a normal Monday with regards to come in and you go over the video analysis. You know, we do that all the time, and so it's open-minded. You look at the, you know, not necessarily everything that went wrong. You look at what we generally go over the chances that the opposition create and the chances that we created, and talk over that. And unfortunately, you know, it's the same old story. You know, it's the same old story. It's similar. You know, I mean, at the weekend the chances were quite even, actually. Over the course of the whole game the chances were quite even, but many of our games we will have, you know, loads more chances than the opposition, and still maybe at times drop points, you know. So the players are saying the same things, you know. It's very, very frustrating that we're not far away from winning football matches. We're very, very close. We should have kicked on at 1 each. We get back in the game, we score a great goal, and we should be kicking on, and then, you know, lapsing in concentration can cost us. So unfortunately it is repetition, and we've all went through spells like that, but they don't last forever, you know. They don't last forever. We need to get over it and kick on.
We're approaching the business end of the season, only 7 games to go. What's your thinking with regard to your approach to that and the close season that follows it?
Yeah, well, myself and Paul Smith, we came here the last week in September, so you're looking at 6 months approximately. So that's quite a short period of time in the grand scheme of things, you know. However, it's long enough to assess and evaluate the squad as a whole, you know. And so at the end of every season, especially maybe if you've got guys who are out of contract, there'll be some players who are here right now who through their own choice may not want to be here. There may be players that perhaps, you know, we might want to move on. So that's a natural end of season negotiational situation that comes across at every football club. What we need to do is bring in the players who have the missing ingredient, that we have a missing ingredient. We have to bring in the players that can add that to what we already have. We have a few players on 2-year contracts, so we know who they are, we know what positions they play, and we need to add players in that we're going to then bring this mentality, this winning mentality, that will see us win games home and away, no matter what league we're in. And we don't know that yet. We're going to work as hard as we possibly can the next 7 games plus the playoffs to get this club into the Championship, where I believe they belong. When I came here the last time, we're doing a question and answer upstairs, and, you know, I was asked by a fan, how long is it going to take us to get back to the top league? And I said 5 years, and we were very, very close to doing that in 5 years. You know, everyone knows for that season we were nip and tuck all the way through with Dunfermline. We almost did it in less than 5 years to get to the top league, the Premiership, and it could take as long as that, if not more, even at this time. But, you know, we are very much looking forward, evaluating what we've got, what we might need to add to it. Going forward, you know, I think the future is still bright. We've got some good young players that are making their way onto the bench, getting on it on few occasions. So, you know, the great ambition is still here to go and do well. So we're going to continue to work to try and get the results turned between now and the end of the season, and looking to make it better for the season coming.
Great. Well, in the spirit of looking forward, we wish you well and good luck for the weekend. Thanks, John.
Thank you.